Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 6. My name is Nur Natasha Shakira binti Zulkifli.
My name is Musliha binti Zamin.
My name is Kairin Elvina binti Muhammad Zamri.
My name is Nur Shakira binti Muhammad Alani.
And my name is Aisha Shamimi binti Muhammad Azmi.
So today we will be solving for question
Question 3B from set A.
from set A, question 5B1,
From set A, question 5B2.
From set B, 7A.
and the last one is from set B, 7B.
Okay, I'm going to solve the question in set A, question 3B. The question asks us to sketch a graph by the function fx equal to negative modulus x over 2 minus 1 plus 2. And by using transformation method, and we need to at least have 1 point on the graph. Okay, first of all, from transformation method, we need to sketch the basic graph. And the basic graph for the function is fx equal to modulus x. And modulus x graph look like this, with the point negative 1, 1, 0, 0, and 1, 1. And next, we are going to continue with the horizontal shifting. From the function given, fx equal to modulus x minus 1, which means we need to shift the point by 1 unit to the right. And the point will be 0, 1, 1, 0, and 2, 1. And the third step is stretch and compress. And from the function is stretch horizontally, fx equal to modulus x over 2 minus 1. And the factor is 1 over 2. So we need to multiply the x coordinate by 1 over the factor, and it will be multiplied by 2. So the graph will be 0, 1, 2, 0, and 4, 1. And we will continue with reflection. Reflection from the function fx equal to the negative sign is outside of the fx. So we need to reflect the graph by the x-axis. And it will be 0, negative 1, 2, 0, 4, negative 1. And the last step will be vertical shifting. From the function fx equal to negative x modulus x over 2 minus 1 plus 2. So we need to shift the graph by 2 units upwards. And the graph will be like this, with the point 0, 1, 2, 2, and 4, 1. Thank you, that's all from me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now we move to the next question.
Which is question 5BI. Okay, here is the question. And as you can see, the equation given is 1 plus 7i multiplied by u minus 2v equal to negative 3 plus 7i. And it also given u equal to x plus yi and v is conjugate of u. So I have already write here, when v is conjugate of u, v is equal to x minus yi. And now we substitute the value of v and u here into the equation, and we expand, and the last one, the one with I, we separate it, we put it into two columns. You can see two brackets here, and the right hand side, we didn't disturb the right hand side, just let it be like that, and we just solve for the left hand side. And from this right hand side and left hand side, we can compare it, and we will derive two equations, which is negative x minus 7y equal to negative 3. We take it from here and here. And the second equation is 3y plus 7x equal to 7. We take it from this and this. Okay, now we have two equations. We can derive from the first equation. We can derive the third equation, which is x equal to 3 minus 7y. And we have three questions here. So we can use simultaneous equation, which is we put the third equation into the second equation. Now we substitute, and we will get the value of y, which is y is equal to 7 over 23. And we can back substitute in the third question, because we already have the y value. So we just put back, and we'll get x is equal to 20 over 23.
So next we want to find the value of u and v. Okay, given the equation of u is x plus yi. So we have found the value of x and y. Next, we just substitute the value of x, 20 over 23 plus y, 7 over 23i. So here we have get the value of u. Okay, for v, it is the same. We just substitute x. The equation of v is x minus yi. So we substitute x, 20 over 23 minus y, 7 over 23i. So this is the value of v. Okay, so next we move to question 5b2. In this question, the question is find the value of uv. Okay, from the previous question, we have found the value of u and v. Okay, so when we want to find the value of uv, it means u multiplied by v. Okay, so we take the value of u, 20 over 23 plus 7 over 23i. We multiply with v, 20 over 23 minus 7 over 23i. Okay, so next we multiply these two terms. We multiply this with this, this with this, this with this, and this with this. So what we will get is 20 over 23 squared minus 49 over 539i squared. Okay, we have already know that I squared is equal to negative 1. So we substitute the value of negative 1 into the I. So we will get this 400 over 539 plus 49 over 539. We total up this, we will get 449 over 539. So this is the value of uv. Okay, that's all.
Now I'll be solving question from set B, which is 7a. So the question given is a square minus 3a plus ki equal to identity matrix. Given a, 5, negative 2, negative 3, 3. So this equation is actually a null matrix, so it must equal to 0. Then we move this to the right hand side. So we get ki equal to 3a minus a squared. I is identity matrix, so we change it to identity matrix, and a we substitute with the a given. Next, we multiply 3 with the a, and a squared is actually a multiplied by a. So that's why we have to multiply like this, and bear it in your mind that we must multiply it row with column. So this is what we get after we multiply both sides. Then we subtract both of the product. So this is what we get. And for the last answer, we could see that it is not equal. Left hand side is not equal to right hand side, so there is no solution.
Okay, so now we will be solving question 7D from set D. So the question, we are given 3 linear equations and we have to solve it using Gauss-Jordan elimination method. So please bear in mind that using Gauss-Jordan elimination method, we have to make the upper and lower triangular matrix to become 0 and the leading entry in row 1, row 2 and row 3 to become 1. So first of all, we have to write the 3 linear equations in augmented matrix form. So we have like this. Okay. So first of all, we want to make the leading entry in row 1 to become 1, but we already have it as we can see here. So the next step is we want to make 0 for number below leading entry 1 in row 1. These two numbers, 3 and 6, we want to make it to become 0. So how? So negative 3 multiply row 1 plus row 2, we will get the new row 2, negative 6 multiply row 1 plus row 3, we will get the new row 3. So we can see here, from 3 and 6, it will become 0 and 0. So, so don't forget to apply these two steps in the all numbers, in all numbers for rows involved. Okay, next, we are going to make negative 7 to become 1. So how? Row 2 divide by negative 7 and then we will get 1 here. As we can see, from negative 7 become 1. Okay, next we are going to make 0 for the number above the leading entry 1 in row 2. This 1 to become 0 and this negative 1 to become 0, 2. So how? So we are going to use 1 here to subtract or add. So row 2 minus row 1, we will get the new row 1, and row 2 plus row 3, we will get the new row 3. So 1 minus 1 minus 1, we will get 0, and 1 plus negative 1, we will get 0 here. Okay. We are done with making the lower triangular matrix to become 0. Okay, next, we are going to make the leading entry in row 3 to become 1. As we can see here, we have 8. So we want to get 1. So we divide row 3 with 8. So we get 1 here. So we are on our way to the final step. So the last step is we want to make 0 above the leading entry in row 3. This 1 and negative 1, we want to make it become 0. So how? So we are going to use 1 here to subtract and to plus it. So row 3 plus row 2, we will get the new row 2, and row 3 minus row 1, we will get the new row 1. 1 minus 1, we will get 0, and 1 plus negative 1, we will get 0. So we are already done making the matrix form to become reduced echelon form. So we can conclude that the value for x is 2, the value for y is 1, and the value for z is negative 3. So we can say we get one solution and the system is consistent. So to make sure the value that we get is correct, we can back substitute the value that we get in the equation. Let's say when we substitute x, y, and negative 2z minus 9, and we get 0, that means that our value for x, y, z is correct. So that's all. Thank you.
Ni macam mana nak solve soalan siapa?
So that's all for our question.